What we hear is that the skills learned in the youth leadership program continue on throughout their entire career, not just in the club that they're in, the Gavel Club, but also into things that'll take them into college later on in life. From my own experience, I know that this can really be a benefit. The confidence that you gain, everything. And thank you very much for your interview with them. I keep hearing the same things coming from the speakers tonight. I hear that it was confidence, it was improvement, lessons learned, and the fact that they are realizing that the benefits that are attributed to this program are fantastic. So I need to ask you, you are the youth leadership coordinator. So what does that do?
A youth leadership coordinator is a Toastmaster himself or herself who runs the program. And when you're running the YLP, the 8 sessions are completely coordinated by that Toastmaster. But once they go into the Gavel Club, you're just there for them as a guide.
Well, let's step aside for a second here. The youth leadership program is a separate program that is designed to have a beginning, go through 8 sections, and then have an end. But the Gavel Club itself is a real Toastmasters club for youth. So what they learn there include things like parliamentary procedure and also listening skills and also evaluation skills. At least they take what they learned in youth leadership and move it forward. Would you agree with that?
I would completely agree with that. What has happened in my experience is that the youth leadership program becomes a teaser, and the kids do not want to stop. They come and ask me, what do I do next? What is my next step? And that is when I guide them into the Gavel Club.
I see. And the Gavel Club can continue on until they've reached the age of 18, and then they can join the formal Toastmaster clubs themselves.
That is correct. And a wonderful thing is that they will get a certificate from Toastmasters International that can go on their college applications.
College applications are always a good place to be able to show extracurricular activities. That's what the YLP is, Youth Leadership Program. It's an extracurricular activity. But let's take another side on this. You must get some feedback from the parents of these youths. What kind of feedback do you get?
It is very gratifying. In fact, when I finished my first session and we had the grand finale, I had parents with tears in their eyes. They could not believe that their child has gone through just 8 weeks and they see a transformation in the child. And that was enough motivation for me to keep running this program.
I can understand that. As we heard tonight, there are some of our students that they already thought they had some good skills, but they improved. And some of them didn't want to have anything to do with it and suddenly realized the opportunity and were gratified to do that. I can only think that the parents were very grateful to that. That's a lot of your time too, and that's got to be extracurricular. How much of this do you actually do yourself? Do you have a lot of people with you?
Of course, as you know, in Toastmasters, we don't do anything all by ourselves. I have a team of fellow Toastmasters who run the continuous programs, and I'm always in search of Toastmasters who are willing to do that. And this is a win-win situation. It gives the Toastmaster credit for the Advanced Communicator Gold. It gives them some benefit. However, the real benefit comes from the thought that you're making a difference in the lives of the youth who are the future of tomorrow.
Well, let's clarify something, that this program isn't just for people who are associated with Toastmasters, but it can be anybody who even isn't with Toastmasters, and they can be part of the Youth Leadership Program. I also want to clarify that the organization of the YLP is through a Toastmasters club at their expense. So there's no expense attributed to the child or to the parents.
None at all. It is a free program that is offered as community service to the youth. And the good benefit, the side benefit of this is that the parents get interested. They said, we want to do that so we can help our child. And coming out of it is some adult Toastmasters club, and that's happened with us.
And then it goes on, and that's fantastic. Especially since now we have the family organized getting involved in it too. So I would ask you this, How many of the YLP programs in Livermore are going on right now?
We are going to be starting our 10th session in October.
In October. And this is at the, what is the location again?
The location is 1232 Arrowhead Avenue in Livermore.
And that is the
Hindu temple.
The Hindu temple.
Hindu Community and Cultural Center.
And how do they help you in this particular endeavor?
First of all, they give us a free venue.
Mm-hmm.
They have also taken up the responsibility of sponsoring for the books, the workbooks that go for the YLP.
Mm-hmm.
And they're always supportive. Sometimes they provide snacks when we have grand finales.
Well, no, I like that idea very much. I like the snacks particularly. I imagine all of the participants do too. This program has actually graduated several people, hasn't it already? What is the feedback from them, let's say a year or so later when they return, when you see them again? What do they say?
As you saw how Shruti gave her interview, it was very gratifying to see how she has taken it to the next level. Mm-hmm. I also heard from her that she is using these skills outside of Toastmasters to volunteer in a non-profit organization helping some kids, abandoned girls in India.
I heard that.
So there is more than just the local benefit of being a Toastmaster.
Okay, well, the fact is that this is a wonderful program, and I appreciate your efforts in this, and I congratulate all of the graduates and the future graduates that may well be coming.